I'm gonna break up with this chick when this is over, man. Last time I had a girlfriend, I was driving a 1983 Peugeot. That's a car, rich lady. Snicker in the front row. It's a car, okay? Cost me $300, all right? Once, not a month. You keeping up? Here's a true sad story. 3 months after I got this car, I got a flat tire. I walked in Discount Tires with my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, excuse me, I need a spare tire for a Peugeot. Guy behind the counter goes, we don't fix bicycle tires here, sir. But I'll look it up. Oh, hey, we have this. It says here it's gonna be $308. Yeah, my girlfriend thought that was hilarious. You know what she said out loud? Doesn't that suck? I said, what's the matter? She goes, you got a flat tire and totaled your car. She ran marathons too. I didn't agree with that. I didn't understand it. She's like, I run marathons. I was like, okay. She goes, you got to come support me when I run one. And I laughed. I was like, how do I support you while you're running a marathon? Do I chase you with a wheelchair? Do I trip people? She goes, you don't be a jerk. You stand somewhere in the middle and you cheer me when I run by you. She did it just like that when I run by you. This is me, good boyfriend, 6 a.m. on a Saturday. You ready? I'm gonna break up with this chick when this is over, man. It's stupid. Run! Oh, good job, Yvonne. I'll see you at home! And that's it, that's the whole thing. And I am not knocking racing, okay? If you want to race, that's cool. I was in a race once. I called it a race. The police called it resisting arrest. It's kind of funny, but they're mad when they lose. I got tackled, I got tasered, I got checked for cavities. That's a confusing term. They dragged me out of the Peugeot. They're like, all right, Mr. James, don't give you a cavity search. I was like, cool, free dental. That's good. This side got it. This side, no, that's too far. My dad has that shirt. I know. I thought you were him, and then I realized you're making eye contact with me. My dad didn't want me to do stand-up, did you, Pop? My dad wanted me to be a professional baseball player when I grew up, right? That's what fathers want for their boys, right? First thing he did as my Little League coach, you know what he did? Put me in right field. Yeah, you know fake dad, right? That's where you put the crappiest kid on your team. He put my little brother, Sean, at shortstop. Best position on the team. This is how my childhood went. You ready? This is my dad, all right? He's like, good throw, Sean. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's my son. He got 2 outs by himself. Youngest person on the team. That is my blood. That is my boy. Good job, Sean. What is he doing? Spencer! Turn around! The It's over. What is he doing? I was petting a cow through the fence. You are the biggest dog I've ever seen. I was an idiot. I didn't say I didn't deserve to be out in right field. I was an idiot. My little brother Sean learned how to ride his bike 3 days before I did. He's a year and a half younger than me. He learned 3 days before I did. I had training wheels on the back and the front tires. You guys ever seen that? I'm not making that up. I had 6 wheels on my bike. I had a semi-truck as a kid. I needed the wheels, apparently, because I was also the fattest kid on the block. I was a fat child, folks. That's another reason why I do this. I was a fat child. I was a fat kid in the 80s, right? When it was brand new. Some of you don't laugh. Guys, you can laugh. It's hilarious. They're everywhere now, right? I started that. I was a trendsetter, baby. I was a unicorn in the 80s. You didn't see me everywhere. You know how many strangers poked me every day trying to figure out if I was okay? Are you swollen? What is wrong? Did you get stung by a bee? Why do you look like this? No, I love pancakes. Stop touching me. Get back in your ambulance. I'm fine. I was fat. I remember the first time I ran the mile. Yeah. Do you realize how fat you have to be as a child for that to be traumatic? Like, I remember getting to the Dewey track and being like, oh no. Teacher! Hi, how many laps do I have to run? He said 4. I said, today? Today. He said, yes, and I'm timing you with a stopwatch. I'm like, you better get a sundial. Dude, if I'm not back by tomorrow, you better come find me. Yeah, bring food. We had a Kenyan in that class. Kid from Kenya. It's ridiculous. He's on lap 9. I'm still stretching. He ran by me. I lap you again. I'm gonna eat you when you come back. Watch that happen. I had hip surgery last January. A little bit about me. I had hip surgery. Some kind of weird coupon I got. You gotta use them, Mom says. You gotta use the coupon. The only thing cool about having hip surgery at my age is that I had a cane for 3 months, and I'm a single male adult. Any single males in here? All right. Be a little bit more enthusiastic, man. Yeah. Any single ladies in here? 2 of you? All right. I think you're sitting next to your boyfriend, actually, so that was weird. All right. That's it. All right, that's cool. Whole row of ladies didn't say anything. That's cool. All right. Should have brought my cane. Should have brought my cane. Dude, if you have a cane, a single dude in the back that doesn't say yeah very well. If you have a cane, dude, it's amazing, man. Women will just walk up. They would just walk up all the time. Just, oh, why? What, why? I just had hip surgery, and every woman says the same thing. You know what you ladies say? Oh, my grandma just had hip surgery. But yeah, I was playing bingo with her last night. She's a very lovely lady. She's very nice. I did not like going to the hospital by myself. I look like this. I'd have to go in the orthopedics part of the hospital. Would you ever done that? You ever gone to the orthopedics part? It's just, old men did not like me. Old men, every time I walked in, would just mean mug me like I'm cougar hunting on their turf. That's how they looked. There was one man, Bill, that was like, why are you always in here? I sell coffins. All right, good. Some of you got that. Some of you, it's going to be a long 40 minutes for me. I learned one very important thing having hip surgery at my age, okay? If you have a dream, chase it. You have one life to live, maximize it. Right? Okay, 2 of you, that's cool. All right, never had dead silence on that before. Provo, Utah, you did it. Good for you guys. No, don't cheer. That's not a compliment. You guys are already weird. I haven't been up here 4 minutes. You're already weird. Live your dream. You have one life to live. Everybody in here, yeah, doing it. Already doing doing it. Next joke. Fake dad, is that your missus? Is that your missus right there? There you go. How long have you been together?
20 years.
20 years. This is like land of marriage, right? Everybody wants to get married here. It's like, that's a good number, 20 years. What's the key to a successful marriage, man?
Communication.
Wow, you're good at it. Communication! I think the best answer I ever got when I asked that question was like, what's the key to a successful marriage? The guy goes, never go to sleep angry. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I tried to move on, and then he blurted out, he goes, and I haven't slept in 17 years! Oh, you guys need to part ways for a little bit so he can take a nap. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I don't know if they made this for me, but thank you. I don't partake. Denver, Colorado. We actually have that, and we have the most homeless people out of any capital in the United States. We have the most homeless people. It's starting to affect it. I don't know if you cheer for that. That's not... I've been talking about that for a few years now. I've never had anybody, woo! We have the most homeless people ever in Denver, Colorado. Yeah! Woohoo! It's not a cheering kind of moment, ma'am. It's like we're running out of cardboard. It's a sad thing. Like, I wish I was making that up, but I'm not. I saw a homeless dude downtown, not making this up, just had his hands up, just. Right? I walked by and was like, that is creative, dude. You know what he said? How about $1? I was like, here's an imaginary one. You make that work. I don't know if this next part, I think half of you'll think this is funny. The other half, I don't think this is going to think this is funny. That guy was standing outside of a Home Depot, and he's not the oddest thing I saw. I saw a guy in a wheelchair buy a ladder. See, I'm going to wait for the other half of you to get that. It's a true story, and it's hilarious, right? That's optimistic. Go home, get drunk, stare at it someday. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. I found out my grandmother's really wealthy, so I'm starting to hang out with her a lot. She's got a lot of money. She's like, we're gonna go shopping. I was like, ooh, get some helicopters and boats. Went to a Target, got bath rocks and pantyhose. You ever done that? You ever shop at Target with your grandmother for pantyhose? This side is very active. It feels like all the instructions just lost. Like everybody here's like, you gotta stay quiet. No, you can say something. We're gonna yell at you. Some of these are rhetorical, sir. I don't know if you. I got jokes that come after them. I spent time writing these. I don't know. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. My style is different. My style is very conversational. Feels like I'm talking to you. Feels like I want you to talk back. I don't. I don't. Yeah, everybody clap from here. This kind of clap. Nobody over here. Nobody's like, nope, not the time for it. You guys are fun, dude. Some of you. My grandmother, I love her. I'm her grandbaby. She's got great grandbabies now. My brother just had a baby. And, right? You don't care either. I'm so tired of pretending to care, Dad. Parents, round of applause. Where are you at, parents? Round of applause. Did you know how much they cost? Oh, before you had it? Oh, I was with him when he was having his first child, Myra, and I was with him in the waiting room, and I picked up this article, right? And I was like, Sean, do you know how much that costs? Don't go in there. This says that a baby, by the time it turns 18, will have already cost you $286,000? My brother goes, what's the matter with that? What's the matter? You could have had a Ferrari instead of this. Think about that, parents. As soon as your child was born, he immediately started depreciating in value. I knew some of you wouldn't like that, but it's a Ferrari. A Ferrari. A Ferrari will never lie to you. Right? My brother was not the best parent either. He called me up at like 3 a.m. one time. He's like, she keeps climbing out of the crib. What do I do? Put a lid on it. I don't care. I was sleeping. I don't care. Put a lid on it. Saran wrap it. Poke holes. I don't know what you do. She's trying to leave. Open the gate. Let her figure it out. Right? I just saved him $286,000. As soon as he had the baby, he wanted me to hold her. I just read that. He's like, you want to hold her? No. Why? That's $286,000. I don't want to. What if I dent it, right? And then it's going to take him 9 months to get a brand new one. I didn't want to hold her. He just got it. And she's doing this. I can't. I can't. It's too valuable. It's too precious. I don't want to hold her. I just can't. Can't do it. You know what the worst part about it is? He now has 2 kids, right? One on the way, lives in his father-in-law's basement, and he's a financial planner by day. That's my favorite thing to say on stage. I even asked him, I was like, how are you a financial planner in this situation? You know what he said? I passed all the tests. I said, the pregnancy test, you acing them things, bud. Then he corrected me. He's like, no, we're going to adopt an African baby next. And I was like, oh, that's 10 cents a day. I've seen that commercial. That's better planning. All right, half of you got it. The other half, forget you guys. I'm not the only one up at 3 a.m. on a in the arms of the angel. That's for the puppies, but it comes on after that one. I still feel like some of you are judging me, man. I'm gonna adopt one of those kids as soon as I leave here. I am. Gonna get his address, send him a rice cooker, blow his mind, sir. Right? Next, I'll send him a box of fly swatters. He'll be running that village in a week. Some of you are still pulling back. Why are you pulling back? I just did something good. I adopted a kid and sent him gifts. What did you do today? Fake dad, how am I doing?
Great! Proud of you, son.
Your communication is amazing. You always know what he's thinking. What, you have real kids? How many kids you got?
3.
3 kids? Be honest. They're not here. Would you trade one of them for a Ferrari? Yeah! And you're both thinking the same kid. You're both thinking the same kid. Don't feel guilty, sweetie. Don't feel guilty about it. I asked my real dad. I was like, Dad, would you trade me for a Ferrari? You know what he said? Honda Civic, 98. The one time he's been funny his entire life. The one time. My favorite story about my father, my favorite story to tell, not you, the real one, is we were hunting. I was 12 years old. It's the only time I've ever been hunting. Any hunters? Any hunters? Any hunters in here? Any hunters? Oh yeah, oh yeah. My dad's a big hunter, like lives in Huntsville, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like he's serious. We can't take him to the zoo. Right? That's how big he is. I'm gonna shoot that black and white horse. That's a zebra. You cannot have that. First time I went hunting was the last time I went hunting. I was 12 years old. We didn't shoot any deer, right? But my dad got hit by a bolt of lightning. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Funniest thing. If you have never seen someone get hit by a bolt of lightning, I challenge you to fill your friends' pockets with quarters. I just leave him in a field and watch the magic happen. It was insane how I was just minding my own business, tracking this deer, and then boom, shot him back. He hit a tree, fell face down in some leaves, right? And I was like, ah, are you okay? Oh, I'm gonna be there as soon as my ears stop freaking ringing, man. I would have made it to him first, too. I would have made it, except the deer we were tracking turns around, walks over to my dad, and goes, "How's that feel, shark?" Is that fun when God goes hunting, is it? No! I think that's what he said. My ears weren't working very well. I don't know. If your kid has a dream, encourage your kid to follow his dream. That's the only message I try to say on my show. If your kid can sing, encourage your kid to keep singing, okay? If your kid cannot sing, please make them stop. Please, right? Thank you. American Idol was finally canceled. Oh, they brought it back. The Voice is a better show. Am I lying? Okay, yeah, the one time. Voice is a better show. You know what I'd let them do in The Voice? I would let Blake Shelton push the button twice. He's earned it. Right? He's been there 14 seasons, and sometimes he wants to. You ever seen Blake when he turns around? At first he gets all excited, right? He's like, all right, man. No. I want to try out for the show. I haven't messed up my life enough yet, so. You gotta have a sob story to try out. Did you know that? You gotta have a sob story to try out for the show. You gotta have it. Huh? I was a fat kid? Thanks, as if that didn't hurt enough. There was a kid on The Voice. It's like 15. I hate the sob stories because they elaborate. This kid was ridiculous. They're like, "Why are you here?" He's like, "I'm here. I'm okay. I'm here because my dad had a heart attack, and this was his dream. Was for me to do this. And so that's why I'm here." Oh my God, that's so sad. How'd you get here? He drove me. He's right there. I'm gonna adopt is what I'm gonna do. Any child after, I'm 35. I have no kids, no wife, shocker. Aw. This got real sad in here. Anything after 40, I'm gonna adopt. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adopt a 2-year-old, like turn 42, get a 2-year-old, 47, get a 7-year-old, right? Maybe ask you, Dad, for one. No, right? At 47, get a 7-year-old, then I can pick them, right? And get which one I want. I can get a Dominican, hand him a baseball, see what he does with it. Oh, that's too far? They're amazing at baseball. Are you serious? The kid throws curveballs with both arms. That's my 401k. Every woman should be congratulated for having a child. Every woman, every mother in here, just pat yourselves on the back, give yourselves a round of applause. Every woman deserves. Go ahead. It's an amazing thing that you can do. You could build your own army if you really wanted to. Every woman in here could build their own army. Reinforcements whenever you want. You can do whatever you want. It's an amazing thing that you can do. Every man in here would freak out if you got pregnant. Every man, right? You would freak. Every man in here, you're very manly dudes in here, right? Can you imagine, sir, going to the emergency room? My stomach hurts. Yeah, you got something inside you that's gonna play the piano in 4 years. Okay, let's get that out now. Gotta leave it there 9 months, then I'm gonna yank it out of the smallest hole of your body. I like watching some of the guys figure that out late. I like watching. Oh. My Candy Crush lives just renewed. Does anybody else in here play Candy Crush besides me? Anybody else besides me and my grandma? Up there? What level you on? Nobody wants to admit anything in this crowd. What level you on, sir? 3,000? You go to the bathroom a lot? It's okay. I blame technology for a lot of stuff these days. Like I was playing solitaire on my phone because I was waiting on my Candy Crush lives to renew. I was playing solitaire and I felt good about myself, and then I beat the game, right? An online pop-up ad popped up, said, "Congratulations, would you like to date other single men in your area?" It's like, I'm not gay, iPhone. I just put the jack in front of the king once. That was an accident. Some of you are not giving that joke the credit that it deserves. I blame technology for what the kids have. Cyberbullying, I don't even understand that. How does that even work? I'm getting cyberbullied. I'm getting cyberbullied. Turn the computer off. What am I missing? Am I missing something? I used to get bullied as a fat kid. I'd have to run away. Walk, I guess. Waddle. I got out of the situation. I would have killed for that. How do you get bullied from the computer? You just got to sit there and take it? What is the matter? You're making fun of me on the computer. Click. Okay, he stopped. They're coddled, man. They get so much easy stuff now. They took cursive writing out of schools in Denver. They do that here or where you're from? Yeah. You know why they did it? They say they did it because adults aren't using it enough in their everyday lives. I'm like, cool. Take out word problems. Never use that, ever. Right? How about you take out running the mile? Help a fat kid every once in a while. I would say take out fractions. Those sucked, right? But I'm from Denver. I got too many friends that need to know how much 1/8 of an ounce is. Oh, wow. Some of you know the answer. That was a shocker. 3.5 grams, bro. I don't need a scale. Just let me hold it. Just let me... Put a deaf child at play warning sign outside my apartment now in Denver. I've never even seen this kid. Deaf child at play warning. My first thought, how do I warn him? See, some of you laughed. The rest of you, I'm not being a jerk. I have a car horn. What do you want? I can't. What do I do? Is that for at night? Do I flash my high beams at him? Why is he in the street? Who lets the deaf kid play Frogger at midnight? Why does he get a sign? Blind kid makes sense, right? Blind kid can't see what's going on. Deaf kid, no, forget you. You look both ways. If we're gonna hand out signs, what about a fat child at play warning sign? Right? I had trouble crossing the street. No deaf kid sprinted into the road because he heard the ice cream man coming back around a fourth time. Again, some of you aren't laughing. Like, I gotta explain. Dun, 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 dun. Bam! That was me every Thursday. Quarters all over the road. I knew when I was in love. It's not giggle giggle time. It's not giggle giggle time. I'm trying to open up to you right now. Rude. Shut up. I can't. We were lying in bed and she farted on my leg. ladies giggle when I say that. And I don't find it very freaking funny. Right? Because she didn't do it like a dude. She didn't Dutch oven me and then lift the sheets and we laughed about it together. This is how I know I loved her. She did it mean. You know how she did it? I didn't hear it. That's how she did it. Some of you still don't. I didn't hear it, and I saw it. You know how nasty that is? I was lying in bed and my sheets inflated. That's never happened to me before. Then started coming at me like that worm from Kevin Bacon's Tremors. You ever seen that movie? Started creeping up. I'm like, ah! There's a worm in the bed. She's like, I love you. And then they hit me in the face. I was like, oh, we are never going to Taco Bell at 3 a.m. ever again. I love you too. She was the one that taught me the difference between men and women. She was the one that taught me the difference. It was one moment we were in Boston, Massachusetts, and we were watching this bird eat his friend in the road. And a car is coming, and we're just sitting here watching this. Car coming, he's eating his friend. Car comes, runs him over, kills him, flat on his friend. First word out of her mouth. She's a woman. First word out of my mouth, right? Because I'm a dude. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. He didn't even move. He saw the car coming. He has wings. Why did he not move? He's an idiot. It didn't even crunch. It sounded like someone got hit in the face with a pillow. Like, that's how it sounded. Just feathers. I'm like dancing in it. I think it's snowing. She's like, we gotta help it. I heard my father going, pick it up, put it on the wall, say it's yours. Oh, my head vibrated again. Okay, we gotta get going. Candy Crush? Have you guys ever asked Siri what 0 divided by 0 is? For you? Right, you haven't done this? Oh, it's on every iPhone, right? It's on every iPhone. Just watch. This is what it does. It's a fraction, so I'm from Denver. I did. Hey Siri, what's 0 divided by 0?
Imagine that you have 0 cookies and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? C. It doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies. And you are sad that you have no friends.
That's cyberbullying, folks. Guys, my name is Spencer James. Thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dad. Thank you.